What's up with this? Aisle after aisle of folding chairs? And look at this store, the shelves filled with giant plastic piggy banks. Empty shelves can spark panic. Another example, moving cartons of milk to the front of the shelf to make it seem full.
Be prepared. 10 must-have items before they run out at your local store. Did you know your favorite things may soon be out of stock at your local store? Isn't it terrifying? To be prepared, we've compiled a list of 10 must-have things you should stock up on before they sell out at your local store. Due to recent price increases, stores are running low on stock as customers rush to stock their homes. How do you know you're shopping smart? First of all, it's critical to be organized. One way to shop smart is by making a list of essential items before heading to the store. This will help you prioritize your purchases and avoid impulse purchases. Comparing prices and looking for deals or discounts can also help you save money while ensuring you have the necessary supplies. Bottled water. When it comes to essential items, it is always important to stock up on bottled water as it is necessary to keep it on hand, because there are times when access to clean drinking water may be impeded. Consuming at least 1 gallon of water daily for at least 3 days is advised. As hurricane season began on June 1st, many more extreme weather occurrences are likely to grow more frequent and disturb our everyday lives indefinitely. So officials are asking consumers to stock up on supplies now. A gallon of water per person per day in a household is recommended. People should have at least a 3-day supply for evacuating and a 2-week supply for those staying home. Bottled water is always the first thing to go during an emergency, so don't wait until something drastic happens. Non-perishable foods. Secondly, stocking up on non-perishable foods. It's an excellent move to stock up on non-perishable foods like canned goods, pasta, and rice in case of an emergency. Dried noodles and pasta are relatively self-sustaining foods that can be satisfying and nutritious without requiring any coating. But due to dwindling supplies of wheat and eggs, food manufacturers such as Barilla are discontinuing some of their goods to focus on their best-selling items. Gluten-free alternatives made from rice and chickpeas are suffering the same challenges due to lower agricultural output globally over the past year. As a result, industry analysts predict that pasta and noodle shelves will be stocked in the coming months. Canned food. The third item, if you've been to the produce section recently, you've probably noticed a price increase in vegetables. Fruit and vegetable production suffered significant losses owing to extreme weather events last year, and fewer goods were supplied to grocery shops, causing prices to soar. This tendency will likely worsen over the winter as seasonal demand increases and people prepare for weather situations. That is why stockpiling canned food is both important and prudent. Canned goods such as canned tuna, meats, beans, fruits, and vegetables are important items in your pantry. For example, fresh tomatoes were not in stock beginning in 2023, and the rest of the year will be the same. But canned tomatoes go a long way, so it's not a bad idea to stock up on cans of tomatoes, as you can make minestrone or tomato curry and freeze. And more importantly, the shelf-stable version saves money because it's less affected by price. Beans are typically available in grocery stores in 2 forms: dry in bags and cooked in cans. They are high in fiber, protein, and antioxidants, and are incredibly versatile. Although they are not widely available in stores due to the lengthy preparation time, they may be preserved correctly for decades and are significantly cheaper than canned beans. According to the U.S. Agriculture Department, beans were the sole item whose price fell by 8.3% in May 2023. But it can rise again. Stocking up when prices are low is preferable. Medicines. The fourth one will be medicine. This is because demand for medicines, particularly flu drugs, tends to rise over the winter. Now is the time to stock up before shortages and increased costs hit U.S. drugstores. Many regularly used drugs are currently in low supply, causing concern among patients and medical personnel. In some cases, unexpectedly stopping a prescribed medicine can be a huge issue and can cause detrimental health issues, and a patient can experience harsh withdrawal symptoms if they interrupt their treatment. During the summer, you can find sales and other promotions in many pharmacies, but shelves will hold fewer medicines, and you will have to pay higher prices in a few months. Multivitamins. The next category is multivitamins. The cold weather also calls for viruses to propagate prophylia, which can severely impact our immune systems. However, prevention can easily help you avoid diseases and boost your health right now. At CVS and Walgreens, you can find supplements for reasonable prices, and you can prevent some major headaches down the line, especially when winter starts, and the cost of multivitamins will be much higher now. So rather than right now, enjoy your summer health, take care of your health, and stock up on your multivitamins. Back to school supplies. Sixth, it's important to act promptly when securing school supplies for your children. As we near the peak of the back-to-school season, a surge in demand can make purchasing certain essentials challenging. Waiting too long may result in unforeseen expenses and frustration. Take advantage of current offers and stock up on necessary items to ensure a smooth start to the school year. Ground meat and stew meat. The seventh ingredient is ground meat. Most of you have noticed the rising price of meat as supplies continue to dwindle and many Americans seek alternatives. Ground meat fits the budget and is fantastic for freezing without sacrificing flavor, since you can make meatballs, dumplings, burger casseroles, and many other recipes at a reasonable cost. It is vital to start getting your supplies early because shortages are real and inflation is affecting the food industry. Stock up on bones from chicken thighs, beef chucks, short ribs, hogs, or lamb shoulder. You can make large amounts of stew and store them in containers in the fridge and freezer for future quick meals. With the cost of proteins skyrocketing, these are excellent possibilities. Soups and broths. Keeping soups and broths on hand in our pantry is always a good idea, especially when the weather turns cold and we want a quick supper that will warm us up and fill our empty bellies. Summer and autumn are the greatest times to buy these items at low costs, since more buyers start shopping for these products in stores. Companies often raise their pricing to enhance profitability. Look for online specials and attempt to buy in bulk. Cleaning supplies. According to Retail Dive, August will be the last month retailers will be offering fantastic offers before the next spring begins. Starting in September, margins for these products typically drop, forcing leading companies to either suspend promotions or introduce higher prices, so buying in bulk or looking for cheap alternatives is a good option. Toilet paper. It's always a good idea to stock up on this essential item to ensure you don't run out unexpectedly. Also, hand sanitizer hygiene remains a top priority. Having an ample supply of hand sanitizer is crucial for keeping yourself and your loved ones protected on the go. Extended batteries and chargers are also quite vital for a long time. Thus, it is critical to obtain these items ahead of time. Stocking up on snacks, candy, and sodas is also vital, because the children will require them, especially after they begin attending school. Tools and hardware are other commodities that tend to disappear from retail outlets during times of crisis. Wrenches, screwdrivers, power tools, and tool sets are important for any DIY enthusiast or homeowner. A well-stocked toolbox can make all the difference when handling house repairs and renovations. Furthermore, having spare components and accessories like nails, screws, and hinges can be useful. During times of crisis, paint and home decor supplies frequently disappear from retail outlets. Paint for a home makeover or ornamental things to brighten up your living space can be in high demand during difficult times. Stocking up on paint, brushes, rollers, and other painting materials will guarantee you have the tools you need to update the inside or exterior of your home. Extra home decor items like picture frames, candles, and ornamental accents can also assist in creating a cozy and inviting ambiance. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.